Hey everybody, this is VGLogic, and today we're going to be starting a playthrough of, Sabrina the Teenage Witch: Twitch in Time on the PS1. Now, this game is not very good. Honestly, there's a few things wrong with it, but I still find it kind of fun. I mean, I played it a while ago, probably a year or two ago actually, and although the controls were absolute shite, it could be a hell of a lot worse. So I thought, you know what, let's just go for it, do something a little bit different, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.
What's going on?
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to do it! I didn't mean to do it! I didn't mean to do it!
Salem, did you try to steal your file from the Witches' Council office again?
Come on! They'll never miss one itty-bitty file, Sabrina.
Salem, your file is as thick as the Tokyo phone book. Let's see what really happened.
Meow! I don't believe this.
Free! After an eternity, I'm free!
Whoops! Time for me to be getting back home, Mr. Chaos, sir?
Allow me to help, my accidental rescuer. Have a ball, kitty cat. Time for you to go hang around elsewhere.
Salem, chaos is loose.
Yeah? So?
And you broke the cosmic clock. It governs all of time and space. If it's broken, all of history could change.
Yeah. You think anybody'll notice?
Of course. We have to fix it.
You will never succeed. Now that I'm free, chaos will prevail. The guardians of air, fire, water, and earth will defeat you in each of their worlds. I'm free!
Yipes! The only way to stop chaos is to hunt down all 12 pieces of the cosmic clock and put it back together again.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Well, let's go. There's no time like the present.
Well, there used to be.
Whoa, this is like the inside of a giant clock. Wait, that's it! This must be how I find the pieces of the cosmic clock. But what should I do first?
Diva's the name, fashion's my game. Let me tell you the secret of the universe, sweet cheeks. Clothes, as in apparel, garments, threads, accoutrements. When you look good, baby, the universe responds. And for a mere 100 gems, I'll show you just what I mean.
Okay, and well, there you have it. So it's a bit of a jarbled mess to begin with. But let's get on with it, really. And there's not really too much we can do around here to begin with. One thing I am going to do, though, I'm using a PS3 to play the PS1 games. We're going to set things to analog, because without sort of stick controls, I mean, the controls are friggin' awful anyway. She slides when she runs. Doing this on the D-pad it's a real chore. Okay, yeah, and well, there's 4 areas, 4 different sort of time periods, if you like, and each of them have 3 stages in them. So the first one is the tar pits. Okay, well here we go. So I believe you only need to get 100 gems in each kind of time period. We're going to go for all of them, or as many as we can get, because I know there's definitely more than 100 in each area. Yeah, so as you can see, the controls are kind of slidey. Sabrina when she moves, she, yeah, almost has a tiny bit of run-up speed, so you can't really do really precision jumps or long jumps without, you know, taking a bit of a run-up at them. This is that camera, this is holding triangle. Kind of helpful, I suppose. So you've got our main move, which you can kind of just hold to fire. This is using the square button. But what we're really going to want to do is pick up different spells as we go on. Now, most of the spells honestly do the same kind of thing. They just incapacitate your enemies, allowing you to take a few free hits. But that's a really good thing, because we're going to need to do that. Each enemy can take a little bit of your health away, of course, when they attack you. But it does all kind of add up. So whenever we get a spell like this is the 1 ton drop. Then, yeah, what you do is you hit the enemies with that. Sometimes it will kill them outright, other times it will just incapacitate them. Now, this spell that we've got here, this 1 ton power-up, it does kill, and it kind of homes as well, but you have to wait for it to happen. It's not very long, I know, but I do normally find the better ones to use are ones where they hit your opponent instantly the second the projectile hits them, and then you just finish them off with your normal attack. And most enemies do tend to take about 2 or 3 hits. I just really want to comment on the controls again as well. They are friggin' vile. You will end up kind of fighting with them through most of the game. So it's just something that happens, something you have to get used to. Let's kill this guy first. Checkpoints around the levels are these things here.
Well, look who's here, the trouble-causing cat.
It's my Sabrina.
Hey, no fair! I gotta run all over the place and you get to zip around in a bubble?
Yeah, they're not very funny. To be honest, the TV series, from what I can remember, really wasn't that bad. I mean, it could have been a hell of a lot worse, I suppose. But the cat was always sort of funny-ish every now and then. In this game, he isn't. I'm not really going to let those little cutscenes run every time we go through a checkpoint, because they end up repeating a lot. There's not that many of them. The reason I'm not shooting this dinosaur is because you can't kill it. Okay, anyway, moving swiftly on. Let's see if we can get past this guy without getting hurt too much. He seems to run a kind of random pattern. It doesn't seem to have too much rhyme or reason, so let's just try and run past him now. Jump up here, get our spell. And we're getting a nice little repertoire of spells, and, you know, all just good attacks to keep us going. Like I said, I'd rather not get killed, so if I don't get all the gems, I don't get all the gems there. Ah, okay, yes, I remember now. There are items you pick up throughout the other stages that we're going to go to. This game does encourage some backtracking, but the best thing for us to do really is just to try and go through the game, collect everything, and then just mop up the loose ends at, you know, right at the end. I think we can kill this. Can we kill this guy? Well, you tell me. Nothing's happening, so I guess we cannot. Okay, let's follow him anyway and jump past. Get our checkpoint.
Wow, you've got more lives than a cat.
Salem, there you are. Got any good hints?
Repeat after me. Don't play with baby mammoths. Don't play with baby mammoths.
Ha 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 ha. No. Okay, yeah, so in future, you know what? I'm going to skip them. The hints are not useful. Okay, I know there's an enemy over there. If I can get the camera. Yeah, and the biggest enemy in this game is the camera. You don't really... Yeah, how am I going to do this? Tell you what, if I come back... See, this is all just to adjust the friggin' camera. If I can move it so it's kind of looking that way. You let me do that? There we go, thank you. We'll jump across. I reckon I can probably hit that guy from here. Yeah, okay, I actually meant to use my normal attack, but I used the proper spell. It was alright. Actually, not a bad spell, the one we've got, because it hits things pretty much instantly, and it incapacitates, gets rid of them straight away. Okay, so another enemy that we cannot kill. Okay. I'm going to go... Let's go right to begin with, just to see if everything is right. Take our chance with this guy. Oops. You going to get out of the way? There we go. If this is the right way to go, as in the way to progress, I might backtrack on ourselves a little bit, so I don't really want to miss anything. There we go. I'm not honestly too sure what those do. I think they might be just credits after you pick up a bunch of them. Alright, yeah, this guy doesn't really have a pattern, does he? He seems, actually, you know, he does seem to kind of be running in a circle. Oh, no, he switched. Okay, then there is no pattern. Alright, jump past this guy. Oof. Whoa, whoa, pack it in, son. Pack it in, pack it in. Alright, there we go. And that was the first stage. I'll save it after we've done a couple of levels. There isn't really too much to be said about the difficulty of the game either. It is pretty straightforward once you get a hold of, you know, the two biggest obstacles, which are the janky controls and the janky camera. Also, once you've kind of learned that, you know, the way to dispatch enemies is pretty much the same each enemy. For, you know, if you can get them in range, hit them with something that will incapacitate quickly. And that's pretty much it. So this, for example, that's freaking brilliant. We've got 2 more charges on that. And just for ease of use, really, I am going to try and I'll just use the best spells that we've got as when we've got them. So the best ones are this one, the one that just shoots them up in the air. The freeze one isn't too bad. Yeah, let's use a bit of freeze. There's a shrink one. Oh, this isn't too bad, I don't think. There we go. So that one flips them upside down, allowing you to get the hits. Let's just chase this guy with a normal attack. There we go. Another thing which is, I don't think it's that bad actually, but the music, I really think they missed a chance to have some kind of, you know, decent themed music. I mean, like Crash Bandicoot, for example. I know this game is no Crash Bandicoot, but yeah, you could have had some kind of sort of caveman music, you know, things like that, instead of, well, I don't know even know what you'd call what's going on in the background. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So what's around this corner? Okay, a checkpoint. We're approaching that 100 gems too.
The girls got loot. I see a shopping spree in your future.
Hey, no fair! I gotta run all over the place and you get to zip around in a
Yeah,
bubble?
they're repeating already. Alright, in future we're gonna skip those. Trust me, the hints are never useful. There's nothing that you can learn later on in this game that you can't learn in the first 5 minutes of playing.
Let's send them up the way.
Oh. Am I killing that? There we go. Also, there's some jumps, the distance on them, I am pretty much convinced it's impossible to not take damage on them. So, you know, we're not going to try and lose sleep over it. Let's just deal with it when it comes. Yeah, it's not worth the gems. If he had a reliable movement pattern, I'd consider it. Fortunately, our HP is actually pretty decent. Another checkpoint. Yeah. Great. Okay, and so this is going to... Well, I'm not going to go right up to it because I think there's a mammoth thing walking around that I can't kill. That door frame is kind of Egyptian-y. There is an Egyptian stage later. So you would need to come back to this stage after you've done the Egyptian stage. Now, you do actually get outfits. Yep, you get outfits after each stage, and they correspond to these different doors. So if you're wearing the right one, you can get something from those rooms, and it kind of, you know, all goes together at the end. You can get through the entire game without really worrying about it too much, but if you want to unlock the final stage, you do need to do that. That's something that we will do. And as long as this mammoth doesn't get in our way here. I'll tell you what am I going to do? Let's have a look around here first. I think he's stuck in whatever pit he is in at the moment to our left. Let's have a little gander. Anything worth my time? Spells and a 1-up. You see, their patrol zone is really random, as in I don't think it's even set to do anything in particular, just get in your way. Since you can't kill them or even really hurt them with your spells at all, they can kind of wreck you quite quick. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. We're going to go back round. There he is. Okay. I think we're doing alright though. I mean, it's surprisingly easy to get kind of hit over and over again, because normally you can't see exactly what you're doing like them. Am I actually hitting that? I don't think I am. How about now? Sounds like it. Okay, good. We've got over 100 gems, so I believe that's the quota. Freeze isn't too bad. I used freeze for a while. Oh! Cheap, man. Fortunately, the spell's home on a little bit as well. So the spell's home a little bit, which, to be honest, with the janky camera, is for the best. And there really is no excuse for it either. I mean, there are games plenty older than this that could do the camera in a 3D game just fine. This, they just didn't nail it with this one, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll make the best of what we've got. And we're through the second stage. We'll save it after the next one. I'm also not entirely sure what happens when you run out of credits, if that ever happens. I certainly hope it doesn't. But I don't know if you just, you know, get a few more back and restart, or if, you know, you got to start from the beginning again. Right, okay, so final stage in this time zone. Let's turn that thing into a frog. Not a bad attack. Freeze is good. Okay, we've got 123 gems, so if there's only 100 that we require again, that's fine. Took a bit of damage on those things. I just can't see them, really. Okay, so let's bring the camera back around. Good. So the plan is we're going to jump over the lava. It doesn't do any more damage than water does to you, so take that as you will. Shoot that. There we go, look at that. Cleared nicely. Get that egg over there. Oof. Yeah, whatever. There'll be health in that crate anyway, that chest coming up. Let's just not die getting the chest. There we go. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult to tell kind of exactly, you know, where you're landing for things. I don't even know what you call that. There's some games that, you know, really nail the platform, really nail the jumping. As in, you know exactly where you're gonna land. Everything's all very precise. Even if the controls are a little floaty, this one unfortunately doesn't do that.
Sabrina!
Well, look who's here.
So, how's it going?
Okay. Got any good hints?
Get more gems!
Okay, get more gems. Alright, well, it'd be nice if you told me what getting more gems did for me.
Yeah, the squish-a-rama spell.
The squish-a-rama spell, huh? What one's that one? This one? Ooh. Alright, I'm a bit low on health. There's normally health in those wooden crates as well. So I'm going to make a bit of a beeline for... Oh, enemy. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Depending on what we fight, I think we're a 2-hit from where we are right now. Let's try not... Let's not find out.
The flippity ribbit spell is so gross. I love it.
The flippity ribbit spell. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even joking, the flippity ribbit spell's really good. I'm going to use that. Anything around here? Apart from a checkpoint. I guess this is the right way to go. Let's just unlock this. Yep, great, Salem. Thank you. Let's keep going. Ugh. Let's take the damage. Shoot that. Does this look like the way to go? You know, it actually does. If it is, I might backtrack and see what was behind us a second ago. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. I'm going to just quickly check, make sure we didn't miss anything behind us. And I know it's a bit of backtracking, but I'd rather not have missed something and then, you know, really struggle to work out what we're missing later. So let's just have a little peek. And hopefully it's not too much of a detour. Ouch, 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 ouch. Was it worth it? Well, there's a 1 up here. I guess it may be worth it. I'm saying the difficulty in this game doesn't really come from any of the features in the game itself. It really just comes from the fundamentals. Ouch. Okay, we've got one more shot with our frog spell. I do think we're going to die in a minute unless we get some health. There we go. To be honest, I'm happier to kind of approach that bit with more health. So, which way was it? It was up here, wasn't it? Ugh, alright. And honestly, I am trying. I'm trying to do is start getting hit. It's one of those games where the kind of controls, they don't. It's hard to really explain unless you're actually playing it. Because even I'm looking at this right now, I'm thinking, wow, you're playing like a right scrub. But yeah, seriously, I am trying. Alright, I know I can't kill you guys. Well, I think that's probably got HP in it. Okay, and now we have a boss.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He's big, he's powerful, heck, he's got rocks in his head. He's the droll about town, Bob the Bowler.
You come play boulder ball. Ha ha! Me squish you.
You squish me? Alright, bring it, sucker. What you got? Bowling balls. Well, you're a bowler, I suppose, ain't you? Okay, if I just run rings. Yeah, well, this is how you beat Bob the Bowler. Stand here again and follow rounds. There we go, first boss done. And yeah, there we go. That's the first act. That's the first world. And we're gonna save it now. See if it's got my old save on it anywhere on here. Maybe not. No, I'm not overwriting that. That's a good file. There we go. Okay, well, we're going to get back to the hub world. I don't actually know what they call it in this. And see what we've unlocked, because we will have unlocked something for that last stage. Alright, son, what you got for me?
What, no cheering crowds?
No. No cheering crowds.
Ah, the future fashion plate returns, and with gems, I see. Let's make a deal, shall we? Pick an outfit and dazzle the world.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay, yeah, well, there we go. So we did the caveman. Well, we have the caveman outfit. Look at that. Look at those graphics. Anyway, I think that is a brilliant time to end this one, and we'll continue in the next video. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.